Hello, my name is Aubrey and I'm a personal trainer at the Women's Club. You might also know me from Pilates or gentle strength and conditioning, which is exactly what we're doing here today. So if you are new to one of my gentle strength and conditioning classes, we're going to combine some cardio, some strength and resistance, some balance and agility. That being said, definitely listen to your body. This is your workout. So I want you to meet yourself wherever you're at today. Don't do anything that doesn't feel good. I will certainly offer modifications as we go along. And today we're not going to be doing a full 50-minute class. So we will do a warm-up, get our muscles nice and warm, ready to go, and then bring the heart rate up and move into some strength. And that strength, we will keep our heart rates elevated. So you will need a chair. A kitchen chair will do just fine. You want something that is sturdy enough to offer support, especially during our balance training. If you want, and I encourage you to use the chair while we are doing our warm-up, just for a little more stability, unless you know that you're confident on your feet. We also need some hand weights. So if you don't have hand weights at home, body weight will be just fine, right? We can really activate the proper muscle groups as we go and still get a great workout. Or grab some cans of soup, grab some water bottles, anything that's easy to grip and will offer some resistance for you. So I'm going to turn on some music. Keep in mind that I can't see your form, so you have to definitely modify as needed. Also, I'm barefoot, but I encourage you to wear footwear for additional support. So let's get started and have some fun. I miss you. Get the music started. All right, march it out. Just starting by pumping the arms. Big tall chest, draw your core in, and march. Good, now rely on the feet. Let's take this march out nice and wide. Out. We're warming up our outer hips. And out and in. Out and in. You got it. Letting our muscles get nice and warm. 4, 3, 2. We're going step tap shoulder roll. Up, back, and down with your shoulder. You're doing so good. A little higher with the elbow. Think about opening up the chest. And hamstring curls with a row. Here we go. Lift. Heel comes up towards the glutes. Elbows come straight back. 4 more. Now, as you do this, think about squeezing between the shoulder blades. Back to our center march. You should be getting a little bit warmer. And march it wide. Maybe a little bit bigger this time. Woo! You feeling that? Out and in. Out and in. Can you get a little bit lower? Step, tap, shoulder roll. As we warm up our body, we know that we're going to use these muscles today. A little higher with the elbow. Are you still thinking about your core drawn in? Hamstring curl with the row. Lift. So you really squeeze between the shoulder blades. And you choose your range of motion. Heart rate is coming up, so you have to breathe. We're going to add on. You ready? High knees. Here we go. Pull. Just like you're reaching nice and high. Use your core to lift the knee. Now, if you want to make it small, that's perfectly fine. Whew. March it out. Arms come up, big inhale. And exhale. How you doing? Reach across and tap. Warming up our lateral line and our shoulders. Reach it up. 4, 3, 2. Let's switch it up. Across and up. Here we go. Across and up. Take your torso with you. and up and across for 4, 3, 2, keep your feet wide and march. Come on, pump your arms like you mean it. Plant those feet, mini squat, here we go. Inhale and exhale. Hips go back and then down. Drive through your heels to come up. 2 more. Squats are functional as well as total body integration. Come on up. March at center. Are you warm? Let's take it to heel digs. Push it down. Heels come forward. Warming up the hamstrings. Push like you're pushing through mud. You've got it. 4, 3. And let's take that march out and in. Out and in. Get a little bit lower. 4 more. Right here. 4, 3, 2. Keep it center. March. Arms come up. Big inhale. And exhale. Arms come down. Roll your shoulders. Let's take it back to our heel digs. Heels nice and slow. A little bit of recovery. And we're going 2 steps to the left. 2, 2. You got it. Nice and easy. I want your arms to move. Last one. Low jack center. Arms come up. We're doing low impact cardio. Getting the heart rate even higher or keeping it elevated. And we're scooping it forward. 4 steps. Here we go. Up. 3, 2, 8 steps back. Roll your shoulders. Do it again. Up. 3, 2, and back. Are you ready? 2 steps to the right. 2. Are you having fun yet? It's not the same, right? But we'll make it work for now. 1 more. Are you ready? Low jack center. Up. As you do this, core is drawn in. Your heart rate's too high. Hands on the hips. 4, 3. We're scooping it forward. 4 scoops. Here we go. Up. 3, 2, 8 steps back. Back. 1 more time. Up. 3. Scoop your arms. Let's take it to heel digs. Opposite arm comes up. How you doing? You're doing so good. The more we move, the better we feel, right? March it out. 1 more time through. 2 steps or grapevine. You choose what works best for you. Ow! Do you miss that? Oh, I do. 1 more. You ready? Low jack. 1 side. Up. 3, 2. Let's speed it up. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Get ready. Scoop it up. Here we go. 4. 8 steps back. 1 more time. Up. 3, 2, and back. Take it to heels. 1 more time through. Grapevine or 2 steps. Here we go. Step behind, step together. Woo! 2 more. Last one. Slow low jack on the left. Here we go. Up. 3. Softest knee. Yes, speed it up for 8, 7, 6. This is it. 4, 3. Scoop it up for 4. Up. 3, 2, and back. 1 more time. Come on. Add a hop if you want. lean back. Heel digs. Now, this is our recovery. Take a deep breath. We want to keep the hands and feet moving. Are you ready? Big inhale, arms come up. And exhale. Grab a quick drink of water if you need it. We are headed into some strength, so make sure you have your chair nearby and your weights next to you. We don't need them quite yet. So, chair. We are moving into our squats and sit to stand first. So go ahead and have a seat. You sit and stand every single day, so you know this is functional. But let's talk about the form, right? We want to make sure that our knees stay stacked over the ankles, our chest stays lifted, and our core stays drawn in. So if at the beginning you need to use your hands on your thighs, that's okay. But eventually we want to work to use no hands at all. Hips go back and then down, nice and controlled, right? Push the floor away with your heels. Squeeze your glutes. Back and then down. You notice your heart rate stays elevated, right? Total body integration here. High metabolic demand. You come to my class, you know I love squats. You know how important they are, right? Notice my knees staying behind the toes and they're not cleaving inward, so watch that as well. 2 more just like this. Exhale. And inhale. Last one. All the way down. Take a deep breath at the bottom. Roll the shoulders. When we're working, we want to make sure we don't start to carry tension in the upper body or anywhere else. So definitely listen to your body. We're going to move this into squats. If you need, adjust your range of motion, or you can still do sit to stands, all right? I'm going to turn my chair so you can see the lateral view. Our feet are just outside the hips, and drag through the heels to stand. Are you ready? You put the hips back and down, hold, drag through your heels to come up. Notice that I'm going back with my hips. That's to protect my knee joints. It can be small. You can still get a great lower body workout with a small range of motion. How you doing? Tell me you didn't miss these. I know you did. Before we know it, we'll be squatting together again. Let's do 2 more. Last one. All the way up. Shake it out. Shake, shake, shake those legs. Take a deep breath. Grab your hand weights. Give that lower body a little break. Let's move into hammer curls. So the weights are straight up and down. You can keep your feet marching if you need. Continuing to bring that heart rate back down as this is recovery, right? Active recovery. So I've got a nice loose grip on the weights. And I'm squeezing my biceps, not the hand weights. Notice I've got a nice tall spine. My core is drawn in. We need these strong biceps, right? We need them to carry our groceries, to show off our guns. As you do this, control on the way down, right? We're not just working against the resistance of the weights, but against gravity as well. Shoulders are down. How are we doing? Are you breathing? Big inhale. And exhale. For 2 more on this last one. All the way up. Halfway down. Tiny pulses up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it up so your thumb goes towards the front and back of the room. We are adding some tension and heat in those biceps with that pulse at the end, right? So let's do it again. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Soften your knees, draw that core in. Loose grip on the weights. Am I giving you enough to think about yet? Here we go. Big inhale. The weights come up. And exhale, slow and controlled. You're doing so good. The simple fact that you turned this on to move your body today is a success, right? So, be gentle with yourself and make sure you're listening to your body. Come on, we can do this. Really squeeze the biceps. When I say that, do not let your fingers squeeze the hand waves. Going. 2. On this last one, all the way up. Halfway down. Tiny pulses up. Here we go for 8, 7. Look how small these pulses are. I'm making my biceps do all the work. 2, 1. Relax. Shake it out. Set those hand weights down. Shake, shake, shake. Come behind your chair. Roll the shoulders. If at any time you need to stop and grab some water, please do so. We're moving into our calf raises. So you've got the chair for support. If you can, one finger or no hands at all. So rise up to the balls of the feet. Stop. Relax the upper body. Squeeze your glutes. Draw your core in. There you go. All the way down with control. Again, inhale. And exhale. So with our calf raises, we're not going to just go through the motions. We're going to really activate the entire body, which means core, which means glutes and legs. You got this. Notice that we're working balance here too. The slower we go, the less we can rely on momentum, the more we have to stabilize. You're doing so good. Ooh, it's a little bit warm. I hope that you are feeling it in a good way. If this is too easy and you have a mini ball at home, you can put it between your knees for more inner thigh activation. Let's do 2 more. On this last one, hold at the top. Hold. Notice your core stays drawn in. Notice you're not holding your breath. Tiny pulses up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down slowly. Tap the toes. Feel a little burn in those calves. How about you? We have one more set. Remember your options. Put a ball between your knees. Otherwise, on this one, I really want you to think about really engaging the full thighs, right? So almost wrapping the tension around from the inner thighs. We rise up to the balls of the feet, squeezing your glutes. Lower with control. You can do these when you're brushing your teeth, when you're standing at the kitchen counter. They're not just going to strengthen your calves, right? We all need a little balance in our lives. We are so close to being done with our workout already. Can you just hang in there a little bit longer? 4, 3, 2. A lot harder when you go slow, right? On this next one, we hold at the top. Keep breathing. Hold. Relax your jaw. Tiny pulses up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Ooh, lower with control. Tap the toes. How was that for some ankle stability, right? Grab onto your weights. Continue to tap your toes. If you're at home, you can dance, right? If you're new to my class, we like to dance during our breaks. So, excuse me, combining upper and lower body, we're going to do a shoulder lift with an abduction. But we're going to first just step out, arm comes up to shoulder height, and in. So elbow floats up to shoulder height, palm is facing towards the floor as we step out. That's it. Good. And let's switch sides. 4 on the other side. You can do these without hand weights. If it feels like too much on your shoulders, make sure you're not straining your neck. 2. Back to the other side. We're going to add on abduction this time. Lift. Down with control. If that's too much, keep it at a tap. Lift. Make sure this base knee is soft. You're not collapsing into that hip. 1 more. And other side for 4. Here we go. Up. Look at that control. I know you're trying your best. Listening to your body. Loosen your grip on your waist. 1 more. Bring feet together, both hands travel out and in. For 3. And 2. Last one. Slow on the way back in. Roll your shoulders. I know that was a tough one. We are going to do 1 more set. This time we're moving straight into the abduction, right? With the balance portion. So if you need, you can take it to just a tap. Left side first. Soften your knees, draw your core in. And here we go. Up, up, and in. Working hard to stabilize. If you aren't balancing, it helps to focus on something that's not moving. And I am wobbly, right? So pick a spot on the floor. Last one. Other side. Here we go. Up, up, down, down. 3. Remember your options to just tap. Last one. Come on in, feet together, arms for 4. Shoulders should be feeling it, neck should not. You're doing so good. Last 2. Last 1. On the way down, relax. Put the hand weights down. Grab some water if you need. Coming to the side of your chair for a little bit of lower body and balance. Now, if you can, just 1 finger on the chair or no hands at all, right? So I'm going to soften my base knee. Make sure my hips are square, that I'm not dropping into that hip. Draw the core in as I tap my toe to the front, to the side, to the back. Hamstring curl. Back, side, front, and knee. Control. Front, side, back, and curl. You got it. Back, side, front, and lift. Let's do that 2 more times. How can you challenge yourself here? Well, hands are off the chair if you can, or more time under tension, so going slower. Really, you can also work on range of motion. Front, side, this is for the change. Back, we hamstring curl for 8. 7. 6. We're working for the control here. 4 more. Don't tense your upper body. Don't lose your core connection. Last 2. I know it's getting harder. Keep that hip stable. Tap to the back, to the side. Front 8 knees. Here we go. 8. 7. You choose how high to lift that leg, right? It can be small. Still going to work that balance. Still going to work that base leg. 4. 3. 2. Last one. And relax. Shake it out. So we want to just ease out the tension in the hip. Hips go side to side. And let's plant the feet. Do some hula hoops. Should feel great on that abductor. Moving around to the other side. Soften your base knee. Draw your core and shoulders up, back, and down. Stay with me. We've got to balance ourselves out, right? We start by tapping to the front, to the side, back, and curl. Back, side, front, and knee. Front, side, back, and curl. You got this. Remember, you are listening to your body. Any movement that is intentional is going to have some benefits, right? You've already done an awesome job making it this far. This is the last one before we add those hamstring curls. We go front, side, back. Here it is for 8, 7. Notice I'm not rushing through these. If you need, you've got your chair. How you doing? Tell me you're breathing. 4, 3, 2. My base leg is feeling it. Don't drop into that hip. We tap to the back, to the side. Front for 8, 7. Don't lock out this knee. You are stronger than you think. Let's do 4 more. Remember, range of motion is a great way to modify. Last 2. And last 1. Shake it out. Hips go side to side. Here are those hula hoops. Around. Reverse directions. Really sitting into the hips. Feeling that stretch nice and slow, right? You never want to force the stretch. Let's take a seat. Keep your hand weights in your hands. Roll the shoulders. Nice tall chest. I want you to imagine you've got a string on the top of your head. We're going to pull it up towards the ceiling. Maintain that nice, proud chest. We're going to rack the weights on our shoulders. Palms face each other. And big inhale. Exhale, press overhead. Back to our shoulders, right? If this feels like too much with the weights, you can do this with no weights at all. If you don't want to go overhead, you can certainly come back to your delt lifts, right? Otherwise, let's do 2 more. You have to keep the neck nice and calm, relax. So, roll the shoulders one at a time. We're going to do that 1 more time. Finish with a lower body move and stretch, and you are done. So, shoulders up, back, and down. Rack those weights. Big inhale. Exhale, press towards the ceiling. Shoulders, they are hard to work, right? But they're important as well. Try to keep your breath in sync. Inhale. And exhale. How about 3 more? And 2. Press up towards the ceiling. Last 1. Relax. Roll out the shoulders. 1 at a time. All right, we are to our last move. So, more towards the edge of the seat. Your option is to do no hand weights on the legs and to hold on to your chair if you need a little more stability in that core. So you should feel no pain in the low back here. We're going to add resistance with the hand weight. Float that left leg up, up, down, down. Just that side. Up, up, down, down. So we're working our quad here and our hip flexors a little bit, right? But I really want you to dig into your core. So your core helps to take a lot of this work. Maintaining your tall spine. Remember your option for hands on your chair. Last 2. Last 1. Up, up, other side. Here we go. Up with control and down with control. If this is too easy, think about adding more resistance or really squeezing your thigh, right? You can make this harder by activating the quads and scooping your navel in and up. So close to being done. Let's do 3 more. And 2. Last 1. All the way down. Set the weights to the side. Let's shake out the legs. Woo. We did it. Inhale as your arms come up. And slow it again. Inhale. I definitely miss seeing you every Thursday. It's not the same doing it and talking to my phone. Let's roll the shoulders. But I do hope that you enjoy this movement. I will try to do more videos. Please let me know what you think if you want something different or more of something. Bring your right arm across the body. Keep the shoulder down out of the ears. You gently pull to feel that stretch across the delt. And of course, keep moving, right? Take walks. You could walk the stairs. You could do calf raises while you're brushing your teeth. Any movement is really good and healing for our bodies. So let's switch sides. If you're interested, I'm also teaching Pilates on Mondays at 10 o'clock on Facebook Live. And we also have such a good list of Zumba and yoga and Tai Chi classes going on right now as well. Bring your arms down, hands come behind you, grab onto the chair. Gently hinge forward at the hips, opening up your chest as you gently squeeze your shoulder blades together. Take an inhale through your nose. Slow exhale through your mouth. Let's do it again. Inhale. Slow exhale, release. Bring your arms around, give yourself a big hug. So you gently push down on your shoulders. As you inhale, think about expanding your lungs in every direction. And as you exhale, release any tension that you're holding on to. Arms come out. Let's cross the other arm on top this time. As you inhale, fill your belly up with air. Slow exhale, feel the tension melting off your body. Release, hands come down to your lap. Look to the left. Slowly roll your chin down across the chest. Taking your time, bringing your gaze over to the right. And center. Look to the right. Slowly roll your chin down across the chest. Over to the left. Center. And grab behind that left thigh. Circle your ankle. Make sure you're keeping your shoulders back. Reverse directions. It's so important to stretch out these small ligaments in the ankles that work so hard. Flex your foot and point. Not only do they work hard all day, every day, but we definitely work them during our calf raises today. Extend your leg out, heel on the ground. Big inhale as I stack my spine up. Exhale, hinge forward at your hips. And if you want, you can reach for your toes, but your back stays nice and long. Feeling a stretch in that hamstring, so that out behind your thigh, right? Again, never forcing the stretch, just listening to your body. Slowly come up. At the top, we cross at the ankles or cross into figure four. Make sure you choose what stretch works best for your body. We're stretching that outer hip. Now, if you want a bigger stretch, you can gently hinge forward. And if you feel this in that knee, you can flex your foot to take the pressure off, or stick with crossing at the ankles instead. Take a deep breath here. Release, come on up. Float that foot to the floor, grab behind the other thigh to circle your ankle. Definitely important to stretch and recover our muscles, right? Reverse direction. So I encourage you to not skip this part. Flex your foot and point. Yoga, gentle yoga is also a great way for some stretching and recovery. Extend the leg out, heel on the ground. Take an inhale, stack your spine up. Exhale, hinge forward, reach for your toes. Again, never forcing that stretch. Slowly stack your spine up. Crossing at the ankles or crossing into figure four. Gently hinge forward. Feeling that outer hip stretch. Those abductors worked hard today, right? Back is nice and long. Keep your neck in alignment with the rest of the spine, right? We don't want to bring our neck up. So your gaze is about 1 to 3 feet on the floor in front of you. Come on up, float your foot to the floor, and let's stand. Big inhale, arms come up. Reach your fingers up tall towards the sky and exhale. Thank you again for joining me. I hope to see you back soon at the club, but also in other videos. So again, make sure you write in what you think, what you want, and be well. I miss you.